This is for Libra that I'm reading today. Ten of Summers. Ten of Autumn. Five of Winters. The Hermit. Six of Winters. Princess of Autumn. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice, Judgment. Something's going to be happening with court. And it has to do with this Hermit. Something to do with the father. Or somebody who's a father figure. Somebody who's very strong. This may be somebody getting a new driver's license. This may have to do with somebody who's getting a driver's license or getting their keys back, which is a good sign for me. Hopefully I'll get my keys back on the 26th. Then I can actually go places. If you're in the same boat, you know the feeling. Please, if you are voting, please vote that they take out that rule that if you're bipolar, they take away your driver's license if you're in a hospital. Because it's a bunch of malarkey. Because if I wasn't able to drive places or have or if I'm not able to drive places, how am I supposed to support my family? Somebody here has a lot of suitors, and I'm seeing 5 that are prominent, but I'm feeling there's more like 11. People are watching you as a couple, and I feel like this might be a marriage or a relationship. But I'm feeling more this is a marriage. People are watching your relationship, seeing why and wondering why is it you're staying. They see that it's an abusive situation. Or somebody's not treating you as well as they should. And people are jealous. People are wanting to come between you. There's women wanting to come between you and your man, and there's men that are wanting to come between you and your relationship. People are studying you. Happy news about career and promotions, scholarship, well thought, hot plans to go perfectly, needing to push a little more. Let's look up, you've got Justice and Judgment here twice. Somebody, I feel like there's going to be a court case or court cases. I'm sensing 4. 3 or 4 court cases. Maybe there was an abusive situation, and maybe if you're a mother that has or needing to get child support, you are going to get the child support. People who were once wielding against you are now working for you. There's stuff that's happening behind the scenes and you don't even know it. Maybe somebody lied to you about dropping charges. Or maybe they can't drop the charges. But I feel like you've got a lot of suitors here. Somebody is constantly thinking about you. They're learning everything about you. They want to know what it is that makes you tick. I feel like they're driving past your house. They're asking friends and family about you. They're checking your social medias. They've got photos that they cherish of you. Let's clarify this Judgment and Justice. Somebody who is ashamed of what they've done. And this has to do with the Hermit. So if you've got a Hermit in your life, maybe there was an abusive situation going on and people were aware of it. And I feel like this is a spouse or a son. has to do with your daughter or somebody you consider like a daughter. But this is something about the young child. I feel like somebody's going to be going to jail soon. And you're going to be stuck in a position where you're not going to know what's going to happen or what you're going to do. Because if you're like me and you don't have a job and you don't have a driver's license, you might get stuck in a really rough place. But I feel like you don't have to worry about it because you've got so many suitors here that are wanting to step in. I have a feeling you're going to jump from one relationship to another relationship really quickly. But make sure that you don't move too fast. If something happens to your significant other or whoever you're with, make sure you take time to date and check out all your options. Make sure they're financially stable. Make sure they're a good person. Make sure that they have the same beliefs as you. Make sure that they're not abusive when they're drunk or when they get high or whatever it is that they might do. Make sure this person doesn't take advantage of you when you're drunk. You got the Wheel of Fortune here twice. You got the wheel here and the wheel here. You're going to be extremely successful, and this is somebody who's got creative ideas. Delays are over. Sudden and unexpected of good luck in travel and career. So if you have a career idea, make sure you're patenting your ideas because there's going to be traveling in what you do. You may be a model like me. You may be a cook like I cook. This could be with art, something that you're studying. If you look back at my other videos, I show you a card where if you live in Utah and you live in a rural area, you can get a free half-ride scholarship if it has something to do with an online business. And the only thing you have to do to receive that is to take a 4-week course, which I need to get signed up for. If you don't live in a rural area in Utah, then you can, I think it's like $50 or $100 to get started. But that's totally worth it if they're paying for half of your college, you know? Anyways, that's what I sense with this. And I do feel like with this judgment, it might have something to do with the sun. Make sure that when your kids are playing, they're playing appropriately and they're not doing things that they shouldn't be doing. I feel like, illegal entanglement. Somebody with C and S in their name is coming towards you. Let's clarify this a little bit more. Something with the name Taylor. Message. Somebody needs therapy. Somebody named Jerry. Evelyn. And your dad. So maybe it is your father that needs therapy. Maybe it's not a son. Maybe it's it could be a son or a father. I feel like this is an abusive situation, and I feel like something is going to come from this, and it's going to be good because your cup that was once full, maybe you're holding back, maybe you're not wanting to report something, but it needs to be reported because if you let somebody abuse you, the cycle's just going to continue and continue and continue and continue. So maybe you need to stop and think about what you're doing. And again, this has to do with the father, this justice. So that's what I'm feeling here. I do feel like the suitors, it's going to be a good situation because, somebody's going to have a baby. Or somebody's wanting a baby. Maybe they're like me and they can't have any more children. which breaks my heart because I would love to have more children. Maybe you're wishing to have a new pregnancy, or maybe these suitors are wanting to get you pregnant. So maybe after this judgment, if something happens and you lose your significant other, whoever you're with, maybe you will get your tubes untied and have another baby, or maybe you'll adopt a child, or maybe this judgment has to do with a child. You have somebody that's coming towards you, somebody who likes to dance. May have dance in their name, kind of like cadence. So look up somebody's name with DANCE in it, the first, middle, and last, and that might be your culprit of who likes you. Change the way you were looking at a situation. Embrace your uniqueness and temporary cause and action. Just remember, if there is an abusive relationship or abusive issue with the children, remember it is not your fault. And that is what I have for my Libras today. Okay? Okay. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. And to my subscribers, I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you.